Hey guys, it's Father Time. I am back at Queenstown. And the reason I'm here is because yesterday, every time I did an engine failure, I did it using a manual shutdown. It would freeze 5 or 6 times in a row. Same thing the day before. So today, I was online kind of researching what is going on. I asked my Discord, I asked you guys, and uh, one guy told me it's because you shut it down from the cockpit. Sometimes it creates a bug. So what I did is I went online and I found this program called FSI. Let me get it up here, and it only works on like the Phoenix A320, PMDG 7.3, and this thing. But look at this. Here we are, Queenstown, select fix, failures. I'm really excited about this. I really am. We're just going to do engine failure. Engine. I'm just going to do a flame out, left engine flame out. Altitude. Climbing is a plus minus, so about 200 feet. And we'll see if this works. We'll see if arm now. Okay. We'll see if I know the database is expired. This possibly solves the problem. I'm going to get the spoilers armed. I'm pretty excited about this. So we need to talk about something. We need to talk about something we talked about yesterday, but we'll go over it again today if you didn't see that video. Flights, charts, and I believe it's approaches. Circuit procedure. If you lose an engine here, I should show you around. Probably easier for you to see it. It's a thing called the circuit pattern that you fly, and you take off. You go pretty much over this little mountain, climb into 4,000. Go to the north of the lake here, the northeast of this lake. You'll see it. Stay over there, kind of hug the mountains. Fly over this hill here. Fly back over the VOR, and 4,000 feet. Do a visual back in here. So we could. I've got the box program for going all the way from Queenstown up to Auckland, New Zealand. I don't have. I could put in the secondary, like kind of backdoor it and put some of the SID points that are on here. But we're going to do it visually and give it a shot. As you can tell, I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping this is a cool thing because being a content creator, and I'm a new content creator, this FSI panel, if it works, I'll probably have one of my guys say, "Oh my God, that's going to mess you up." But we're going to give it a shot. All right. So yesterday I was shutting it down. I was shutting it down manually, and here I'm going to use FSI, see if it's any better. We go to the overhead. Parking brakes are on. Wipers. I want to make sure we got everything both. I think I got us all set for takeoff here. All right. What do you think? Give it a shot. Let's get going. Parking brakes are off. And hold the brakes. Yeah, I know. I'm like a little kid, aren't I? Like a little kid. Let's see. We should be in nav to start off. And we're going to 8,000 as our initial clearance. And 141 is actually 142 for the V2. We got nav. And looks good. Let's bring the throttles up to 1.4. Hopefully we got everything. And 8,000 is armed. Arm the auto throttles. Takeoff thrust is set.
Takeoff thrust set. Clamp. 80 knots, cross check.
Check.
V1. Rotate.
There goes the standby fan. Sounds like a flame out, I know. Okay, positive brake. Gear up. See if it works. And there goes the engine. Okay, my aircraft. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Why don't you outfly?
Gear up. Lights out.
Why don't you work the problem? And so I'm supposed to go inside of this mountain up here. This is too cool. And we're going to go above 800 feet AFL before we start cleaning up. There's 800. Flaps up. We can start our turn inside this mountain, going to 4,000. I'm going to do it with the until
Flap
the
zero.
FO. Until the FO, and there we can bring the slats up. Until the FO would get me set up, I'm going to turn the autopilot. Auto
Slats
throttles
retracted.
off. Auto throttles are off. I'm just going to fly it, hand fly it. And we're supposed to be to the north of this lake over here. Kind of hug the mountains. Going to 4,000. Don't want to get fast. We're declaring a mayday, climbing to 4. Oh man, that is cool. I am so happy I found this program. So autopilot auto throttles are off. I'm just going to hand fly it. We're cleaned up. We're going to run the engine failure checklists, which will be the throttle affected engine, which is the left throttle idle. It's idle. The right throttle is, I'll be manual running that. I'm going to do the fuel control cutoff switch to cut off. And there it is, cut off. Okay, back up front. And she'd be running this. I would just be flying the airplane, which I'm not doing a great job. I've got to be careful. That is the critical engine, the downwind end. And we're climbing to 4,000. See that little mountain over there? We're supposed to fly inside of that, towards the field. And there's the field. And we should be up at 4,000. Go to the left of that mountain. I'm so psyched. Right in here, it froze up yesterday, guys. So, yeah, that's called FSI Panel 2020. It's $50 US. I should be at 4,000 on the circuit. And she's running the checklist. We're telling we declared our Mayday. We have 130 souls on board, 3.5 hours of fuel on board. And we're just going to keep the speed here, about clean maneuver, level at 4, come around for the visual, flying the figure 8. So what we did is we maintained aircraft control. One person's flying the airplane, the other's working the problem. Here we go, right at clean min maneuver. Level it off. Should be about 4 degrees nose high, I think. Gears up, flaps up, checklist. We notified ATC, notified the company. Make the PA to the call back to the flight attendants and tell them it's hey, it's Father Time. We're going to be coming in and we've had an engine failure. Ready to copy your information. Yep. They said we should be landing in 6 minutes. We're not planning a ground evacuation. We're landing straight on the runway. Any questions? And they would say, no questions. And there we are. Back inside. Kind of cheated there, didn't I? Looked outside to see where I am because I really can't see. We're at 4,000. I'm going to start my base turn, hugging this mountain. And I'm going to go slots extend. And I have her read me the engine out procedures, go around procedures. I'm going to go gear down. We've got plenty of altitude. And flaps to 11. Good, and have her read me the speeds. Spoilers are armed. Back inside. And it's a flaps 28 approach. Usually you wait till you're 1 dot on the glide slope, but we're pretty much there. That's flaps 28. Approach speed is going to be right around 145 using the right engine only. You can work the throttle up if you want. Okay, 145. Let's come back in here. Just going to do everything visually. Should be able to look out to the right and see what's going on here. Yeah, we know we can come right up this the runway's right up that lake there, or the inlet. Oh, this is fun stuff, guys. This is fun stuff. I'm so psyched. FSI, that works really well. I'm going to kind of level off a little here because I don't know. They would set me up. This is kind of a bad example because obviously she would set me up with vectors, get my flight director working, turn my flight director back on. The runway should be right out there. There it is. All right. Nice. A little bit low. Gear down, flap down. Auto brakes, we go to medium. Spoilers are armed. 4-lane checklist complete. And we're cleared to land. Too much fun. Let's get lined on final. Yeah, we'd get some sort of course guidance, right? Not a great example since we really don't have any course guidance here.
500.
So our speed. Flaps 28, gear down, flaps
400.
down.
300. 200. 100. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Landing assured. One in reverse. And what we do is we would stop straight ahead on the runway and come back on. I'm going to leave the brakes there. We're pretty heavyweight. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Captain, remain seated, remain seated, remain seated. I'm going to have the trucks come out, take a look at the runway. The aircraft, they of course would look at the runway for any FOD. And if we look good, we'd taxi to the gate, which would be a 180, and then head back over to the gateway back there. And that's it. Wow. Wow. FSI Panel 2020 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. As a content creator, this is huge. All right, Father Time's out. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to subscribe.